What is up, everyone? We're back. We're here. Polski Gym is no longer. Just kidding. Polski Gym is always, but I'm back.
He's in here.
He's in here. That's where he is. But I'm back home. I had an amazing time in Poland. Boys out in Poland, they always treat me so good. Such an amazing group of friends. The Night Ride guys, they're such incredible people. And I need to go back more. I need to find more excuses to go back to Poland. Let's get more excuses. You gotta come with me next time though, Austin.
I want to go so bad. Ultra Race looks like such an incredible event.
It's so perfect. But we're here, we're back. Time to get back to work, and we have a couple updates to get on. I got home last night like 1 a.m., so bear with me. And then tomorrow's the 4th of July, so we're a little tight in schedule here. But all right, when I was gone, you guys got some things done. I came back to Jordy's car sanded. I didn't know this was happening. Was he painting this thing?
Yeah. It's supposed to be happening this weekend, maybe early next week.
I didn't think it looked that bad before.
I'm excited for him. To see this thing in one color is going to be so sick.
Yeah, it always does mess with your head, does it? Yeah, because it has the white. It did have the white over fenders and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Jordy's painting his car, which is sick. So
that's exciting.
Next week, you guys are spraying it?
I think Anthony's supposed to be helping, yeah.
That'll make a lot of sense. This is new to me. And he got this. Is he running this front bumper?
New bumper?
What is this thing?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him. He bought this thing, cut in half, pieced it back together. He's been working so hard this week.
Jordy does.
I'm really proud of him.
I'm always very proud of Jordy. Okay, so Jordy will have a painted cool car soon. Very proud of him. One of the big things you guys saw, Spoon got all the aero fitted on the hatch, which is super cool to see. I came back to it to having no aero and no doors to having full aero with doors. So it actually looks like a car to me because it was a shell for a long time. So
it's so cool to see like a drift stance hatch in the middle of the shop too.
I love it.
I know you're a coupe guy, but hatch is good. Hatch is good.
I didn't realize how much of a coupe guy I was until I started to build this. Coupes are, but I love hatches, like for street cars especially, but it's cool to have both. So aero's fitted, which means we can now kick the car off Anthony and he's gonna paint it, which is really nice.
2 cars ready for paint.
2 cars. Which cars? Oh, Jordy's car, yeah. The only thing that's killing me is I still haven't picked the color. The good thing about hatches is they look good in like every color. For a coupe, so I think a little more picky. What color do I paint this thing? I've changed my mind like 40 times. Because the thing, I could pick any color because we're starting with a black car, which means you can kind of do any color change, which when do you have that option to just casually pick any color?
That's a rare opportunity.
Do I go black and give it ode to the black coupe? Do I match that car? Do I do a car that kind of is a flip-flop of that? Or do I make it its own car?
A color you've never done before?
Yeah, there's the thing that sucks, the rainbow's not big enough. The rainbow needs to get bigger so I could have more cars and paint them different.
I love that.
We're getting there. I mean, the hard part too is I need to pick a spoiler. Some cars, the spoiler sets the entire energy of it. And I think hatches are very similar to that. Depending if you have like a drag style Euro swing to like a clean GP sports swing to even something like a Type X swing, or do you go like a carb modified Wonder 326? Do you do like a Yashio style?
Boring.
Big wing. He ain't got no steez. So, big wing. Tom's got a big wing on his hatch. I can't match Tom.
Surprised you don't want to match Tom.
We would be cute. No, just, I'm so down for a low mount like GT wing. I can't say the word. Well, I'm bricked up for him lately. So, but and that's probably doesn't sound any better. But the wing's so important. You know, it's like a hat. You walk in with a nice sports cap. Cool. You walk in with a backwards hat. Looking like Big Jim, you're the man. Or you might walk in with a fedora and look crazy. You know what I'm saying? With a cowboy hat, you look like Jeff Jones acting up like you don't know. And this is the hat of the car. Up a whole fit with the wrong hat. As we bring this car together, you can see that this car is in shambles. Looks so much worse than it is, but this is...
That's pretty bad.
It's not that bad.
I'm seeing some ripped metal.
Oh, it's pretty bad, but it's not. It could be way worse. Last competition, I was really excited. I was pushing way too hard. I get so pumped. Like you're in that tandem and you're driving crazy. I just get so excited. If you're not pushing yourself as practice, then what are you doing there? And I transitioned and I hooked him good. Like the edge of my tub actually grabbed his rear bash bar like this and just ripped this whole corner off. It was so crazy. And so it pulled the apron off here and then just obviously broke the headlight. It broke it more, we'll say that.
Yeah, it was already repaired with the duct tape.
That's what's great about these headlights, you just keep repairing them. The Limitless Fab bash bars, I love these things. We sell these on shop2meal.com. They take a good hit. It just ripped the corner off the damn thing and it didn't affect anything else. So technically if I cut the end off of this, you could use this as like a bash bar, but we just got another one because they're actually like surprisingly really affordable. So if you guys want to grab a limitless bash bar for your car, hop below. Shop Jimmy. I'd say I got pretty lucky because look, the operator support is fine. You can't even see like here the tub's messed up. It's just this metal got pretty mangled. But yeah, see, already got another one. They come in super quick, super great quality. Like nothing ever happens. This thing is so
You have another corner?
I do have, yeah, I have new corner lights.
At least it's not a real brick.
Yeah, dude, I posted this on Instagram and the amount of DMs were like, well, there you go, you rode off another set of headlights, you asshole. Like, I got so many back. No, they're the fake bricks, the BRIXX. Good product. Now, breaking a set of real bricks, yeah, you're an asshole. This is the last time, this is the last pair of real silly headlights I'm ever gonna break. I've written enough off on this planet. The guilt has settled it. The guilt has settled in, all right? They haunt me at night. But it's like, they're kind of like one of those, you know, it's like a extinct animal. One day you're like, oh man, what do we do, guys? They're all gone. So fun. What the hell bumper is this?
Don't worry about it. That's what kind it is.
Gatekeeping?
Yeah, it's cool.
What color you paint your car? Okay, cool.
Good job.
So another update on the palette here is, well, as you can see in the background, we got this big old fancy flag. It's good on the boy. So if you guys recognize this brand, this is Eneos. Eneos, you guys will probably see this when I go to Japan. Like every single gas station in Japan is an Eneos gas station. You've seen me take a million pictures there. You see me vlog a bunch in there. But recently Eneos has been pushing hard in the States with their own line of oils, anything from street cars to performance oils, from gearboxes to power steering fluid. And well, I kind of fell in love and we got linked up together and we have now a huge stock of Eneos oils, which is amazing. You guys might have saw in a few videos ago, I posted about how we've been testing it in the cars and well, we've had really good results and I'm really hooked. So you guys will see us using a lot of the Eneos products this year between all the cars, from anything from the daily driver that I just did an oil change on, to the drift cars, to the Porsche. Eneos
Stocked us up.
They stocked us up really good, so it's great because with all these cars going on all the time, we go through a lot of oil because I forget when I do oil changes, and we forget if the last time you done an oil change, you should probably just do your oil. That's my go-to. So my SR has been loving the 050, and then you can't go wrong with a classic 540, but they have weights for any type of vehicle with any application. Does Nobori look sick in here? I love it.
Yeah, it's so cool. It adds such a cool vibe to the shop.
I feel like when people always make like little model garages and stuff like that, they always put like
the flags up.
flags, yeah.
That's so cool.
This is sick. Should we leave it here or should we move it around? I have another one.
Yeah, we have two, don't we?
Do you think Steph would be mad if I brought one home?
Put it in the living room.
Put it in the front yard. That'd be sick. So if you guys remember in the last few videos, right before I left for Poland, I worked my butt off to try and get the Pro car to finally run. And guess what? We got it running. And if you didn't see that video, go watch. If not, here's a little bit of a teaser. It sounds insane. Like, I needed that, we'll call it the mid-build motivation, because to hear this thing run for the first time, it just like, it turned it into like this hunk of metal into this monster of a car. And just hearing that Jay-Z roar for the first time and seeing even the way that it flexes on the lift, which is the torque of revving it, absolutely incredible. So we are finally at the point now where we could really get into this car, and the last thing we're waiting for until we get to see on the dyno is the axles. So those will be in next week. So hopefully, if we're lucky, end of next week or early week after that, we can get this thing on the dyno, which would be huge. Once we get on the dyno, we finish up a couple of small things. So with the suspension, we could test it, because we don't need all the aero on to test it. I would prefer not to, actually.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of sick to have it all exposed too. Super, super, super late in season. And unfortunately, we just had some
Delays
that were out of our hands. And it is what it is, and it does suck, and it is kind of embarrassing, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna work with what we got, and we're gonna do what we can, and we're getting there, and we gotta get this thing figured out this year. I need to figure this thing out, and I need to win some stuff in it this year, because next year I wanna do some cool stuff with it. That's the goal. So, dying to hit this thing on the dyno. You heard how cool it sounded revving. Now imagine that thing under load at 85.
revving all the way out. I Couldn't even imagine. No.
I can't wait to drive a pro car that's mine. I've driven quite a few, but when it's someone else's car and they have a steering wheel you don't like, a shift, you know, the shifter's in a weird spot, the seat doesn't really fit you, you know, like, now this car is tailored to me, set up what I like. I can't wait to experience it.
Having a car of this caliber that you're actually going to be comfortable in.
Exactly, and I'm so happy with my driving lane, so comfortable with how I drive. Like, I really, really feel like I'm in control of these damn cars and can really do what I want to do. And to try to translate that into a pro car will be pretty sick. Like, if I could take what I could do in these little cars into this, I think we'll hold it down pretty good. So, time to find out. All right, so I had the boys do a little mock-up of a mod when I was gone, because honestly, we've been so busy. We've been meaning to do this forever and put it off for a long time. And, well, look at this. We got a new hood for the E36. So this thing is kind of nuts. If you remember, we had to put a hood scoop on because we had a big hole in it from the supercharger. And we went JZ and we had no more superchargers, so we just had a big hole in the hood. So we put the vent on it, the FDF vent. It actually looked pretty good. I was actually a lot more into it than I thought. But in the process, my buddy Andre started to produce this hood. Like, he just came out with this hood, and so he sent me one to see if I like it. So this is an SFP aero hood. My buddy Andre, he makes aero for a bunch of different cars. I know he's very known for the G35s and G37s. We'll put the link, Instagram right here. Go check it out. But he made this hood. I believe it was in collaboration with Big Duck, and so it's a vented JDM style hood for the E36, which is crazy. This thing has a huge vent. It's really aggressive. Like, to me, it looks like if B-Wave made a vented hood, this is what it would look like. And if you guys know, you know. Definitely caught me off by surprise, but I think the E36s themselves are so aggressive, it actually kind of works. We gotta decide if we keep it with the FDF vent or do we keep it with the SFP hood here, the big old vent. But these things are actually super cheap. Like, considering how much like a fiberglass hood goes for $240, this is definitely a far better price point. So if you E36 guys want a more aggressive hood for your setup, especially for the wide guys, like maybe you're like Jordy and you're edgy and you want barbed wires and flames and everything, you might want to. Just kidding.
What are you talking about before?
No, I'm saying, like, you know, like the wide cars, the hood goes crazy, right? Big bulldog aggressive BMW, they look aggressive, the hood fits. But I'm just saying, if you're like skinny body but you like edgy like Jordy and you're like putting barbed wires and flames and everything.
Yeah, skinny body, you can't get away with this.
I don't know. I feel like this would kind of look pretty sick on your car.
Maybe we would put like some barbed wire across, some flames on the vent.
That's what I'm saying. What do you think? Before I cut hood pins in this thing, you guys think, do we keep it or do we put the old one back on?
I like it. I just don't really think it matches the OEM aero.
I don't think it does whatever. The little lip kit does a lot. Like the side skirt extensions and the lip does do a lot for the car. The only thing that sucks is OEM aero is so robust.
Yeah.
I mean, this car, Luke Fink totaled this car at the LZ World Tour. He just gored it up and down. Skirts are on, the bumpers come off a million times. It takes the abuse, so I'm scared to go with the fiberglass anything because not as...
I don't know, but that Mway kit that you got on your Polish car, it would be pretty cool on this.
Yeah, you think I should put the Mway kit on it?
Yeah.
You already started. You got the wing for it already.
I do get the wing for it. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, it's red like my Poland car. It'd be kind of cool to match it in a sense. This is the wing. This car's needs a spoiler forever. So this is the Mway spoiler, which is the one I have on my car in Poland. So this car has needed a wing forever, and I love this thing. It's just nice, subtle. It's not a duckbill, but it is aggressive, and it's nice and long and low. And I think cars look better longer and lower sideways. It just makes them look more aggressive in drift.
I like it a lot.
Do we go Mway on this car?
Mway is the way. You should. I think it would look really good.
Do you think it'd look good at this ride height though? Because it drives like, I like this ride height.
I think yes, because the kit is so low.
Yeah.
You saw those side skirts on my car. They were on the ground. My car's lower than this.
I wish shipping was cheap because it's so cheap in Poland. It's like,
You should export the car from here to Poland and then import it back in the States with the Mway kit.
that's what we were saying with like the 180, sending it to Japan to get it painted and aeroed and like sending
And then
it
just
back.
bring it back.
If this was like, I don't know, right before COVID. Cheat code.
Yeah.
If you lived in California maybe, because it's like 3 weeks both ways.
Yeah.
And then paint, yeah. Oh, whatever. Subtle. Nice. But there's nowhere to mount it. You gotta like use urethane to hold the thing on. But that would be very Polski. Window glue.
Yeah, with the wing.
It does, you know, it adds up. Even that looks nice with a little lip kit. I just gotta drive the damn thing. Now I'm at the point now where I just take the purple car. Everywhere I drive, I'm like, yeah, the purple car. That thing keeps up with like 600 horsepower cars.
It's your favorite.
It's so good. Like the black car, like it used to not keep up with the faster cars. Like 450 and under, the black car was great. Purple car drives with the pro cars. So it's like, why don't I just not take the purple car? We've been talking about shipping this car somewhere and having it as like a car for somewhere else. So we'll see. We'll see. Don't hold it to me. Baby, God, that smells so good. Does anyone else love the smell of fiberglass resin? It hurts so good. This is the quick get your shit back together so it looks normal,
semi-presentable.
So tape it up so it can't kind of fall through. Grind and sand the area for a nice mechanical bond, and you lay glass on it over the cracks. You see it, and you just soak it in resin. Having a beat up bumper is better than no bumper. Is it even dry yet? It's wet. You know, it's probably better if we pull it off slightly wet so it doesn't adhere to the tape. It'll hold it in one place at least.
It'll be ripped off by the time you finish qualifying.
I'm not that bad. That's what's hard about some of the smaller tire comps is the driving levels all over the place. And so like if you sometimes in comp you have to like assume they're going to be full tilt, and if
then they're not.
And if they're not full tilt, you do this. But if you don't assume they're going to go full tilt, and which most guys will do during comp, you get gaps and you look like a dork. So what kind of dork would you rather look like, huh?
I'd rather blow some fiberglass apart than look like a dork.
So the back glassing just holds it all together. I mean, it makes it, you know, like
All the cracks are still visible, but it's solid.
solid. Yeah, I mean, what's nice is like liveries will always hold together really well. Like,
Yeah.
there's no stickers on this, and it's black. Now it looks like a 240, that's for sure. But better than no front bumper. If it had the stickers from the black car on it, it'd be kind of sick, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna trade bumpers real quick.
Dude, this thing's like, you see how bad this bumper is? This corner's not too bad. Maybe we'll just cut the bumper in half, but like over here. Oh yeah, the right side is destroyed for once. That's refreshing. Use always the left side. Cut the bumper in half. Jordy, you want to cut this in half like that bumper and mold two together?
Yeah, I'll jump on the saw.
That looks nuts. It looks kind of cool though, doesn't it?
It looks like it was used.
It looks like it's wearing like one of those like face masks. Like it's real edgy, you know, the little COVID mask, but when they wear black ones, like the EDM kids. I think I might have. Maybe I have some stickers. If you put like one of the livery stickers on it, maybe just something. I gotta take the this off the old headlights. The little. When I was a young boy, my father. You know what I'm talking about?
Jimmy sent me on a mission to reclaim the stickers from his old bumper. So, Martino,
That's
if you're
pretty
watching, I'm doing the best that I can. All right, I got this one and that one so far.
That's pretty impressive.
100-degree weather is really my saving grace here.
The fan. It was pretty cold. If anyone could do this, it's gonna be you. So.
Like new.
Look at the cut line.
It actually worked perfectly.
It just lines up so perfect to this bumper too. Like all the damage is on the same spots and shit.
Yeah, you know, I'm consistent. I'm consistent. Yeah, this is from the broken side. It works. You know? People are gonna be like, what the hell was he thinking? It's gonna look like I actually painted this black on purpose. This is comical. I'm mad I don't have any more clear corner lights, because if we just had that corner light, dude, you would never know anything happened.
Yeah.
Literally the spare bumper for the black car, but it works. That's a whole bumper. I mean, that was pre-livery bumper.
Yeah, that's true. That is an old one.
It's funny because I look at my black coupe with no livery, and I feel the same way about it when I look at old videos and I see me with no beard. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, that's totally spot on.
Like, livery-less drift cars are dope, but I just love it. This, like, Martino, I remember the first year we went to Final Bout with this car, and we did this livery here. It was like one of those, like, magical, like, legendary moments, you know, like seeing it go from this to, like, the livery look. And, like, I feel like this livery has its own aura to it. You know, some teams, liveries just has its own aura. And I think Martino really captured it this time around because, like, there's a lot of liveries that just look generic. Like, you'll never remember it. This livery to me is so iconic. We're thinking about changing the livery this year, and we're all just like, nah, it's too good. It's too good. It kind of works.
It works. Yeah.
I'm stoked because I didn't even realize I had this bumper. So from going smashed up to that,
That ain't bad.
that ain't bad. It's crazy because the car is pretty banged up now. Like it's been hit quite a bit.
It is a tool and it has been used.
Yes, but it's at that weird state of like you're like, okay, I should refresh it, but you're like, it actually looks good from like 10, maybe 20, 30, 15,
40,
15 feet
60.
away. Like even from here, if you squint, it actually looks like the car is really low.
It's not bad.
On camera, it looks perfectly fine. So it's like that weird, like fucking refresh the whole thing, all the stickers, and everything, just to get hit again.
Yeah. I mean, we do have the whole full kit that we were going to put it on it originally.
That is true. I've been dying to see it not on Raceline. Like, I love Raceline, but
It was never intended to be on it.
yeah, it was never this car. It was always this car, and it was just borrowed it. And especially without the underpanel kit. You're right. So we never got to see this car actually be its own thing. We should just do it. I want to see it with the new kit on it. Cars together, this is good. This weekend is another round of the Lock City Street Series, and I'm third in the championship because I got way too excited and knocked myself out in top 4 last team. I was also really sick still.
Yeah, you were like deathly ill at the last one.
I like literally fell getting into my truck. I was still so sick. That's why I admit that I was a little out of it. Just, maybe that's what it is. I should I just need to calm my brain down.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. E36. Do we keep the hood? Do we not keep the hood? Do we get the aero? What do we do? Talk to me.
I think this thing deserves a little bit of a refresh, a little new look to it.
It does. It also deserves to be driven. The problem is the Purple Coupe has been way too reliable, and I just keep taking that car everywhere.
But since we changed the knuckles, Guy has been the only one that's really
I haven't driven it since we've made it better, so we'll see. I mean, it's funny. I literally built the purple car over again, just so I have a car to send around and have as a backup.
That shows how much you love that thing.
It shows how much I love the purple car. I think we might send this car somewhere. Open up more possibilities, which would be really cool. We just got back from Poland, which is, well, it brought me back with some new motivation. And we've been plotting for a new kind of side project for a long time now. The 180 was never supposed to be a side project. This is honestly just like a whole filler. I feel like we've been in limbo for like 6 months about what we want to do with our time, money, and effort. And we've been putting off because we just haven't been super inspired, honestly. So I think we have an idea that we're all really excited about. So I think we're gonna do something really cool really soon. So next week, I'm gonna do everything I can to get as much as I can, and then hopefully we'll have some new fun content for you guys I think you're really gonna like, and I think the boys are gonna really enjoy it too.
Yes,
it's gonna be sick. So I'm actually really excited. This is good. Being exciting is exciting.
It's good to feel motivated.
It's good to feel motivated. I mean, like, you know me, I love the S-chassis stuff. I could build 40 of these in a row, but I know you guys don't want to, I don't want to saturate this stuff. Like, if there was no camera, this is what I would do. Yeah. But it's actually funny because I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, for so long, like at first I did a lot of S-chassis stuff because it was just like what I was getting into. And then there was a long time where we didn't do any S-chassis stuff. Like we were just FC, 86, Porsche, E36. Like we were jumping
the 2J FRS.
2J FRS, your car. We did so much stuff without the S-chassis stuff. And I was like, man, like I've built so many cars now that it actually made me realize how much I love the S-chassis, make me want to build more renditions of them, right? It's like kind of messed up. Shows that you've just gone way too full circle. I mean, the problem is I just love cars way too much, but for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I was just bantering around, but we're back in the shop. We got some stuff to do, and we're gonna have some more big wins really soon and start something really incredible, which I'm really excited about. So for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys very shortly.